Andrew Berry, you have till 4 p.m. on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, at the time I'm recording this, to make the right decision. And I know that you know it's the right decision because you're a smart guy. You've made a ton of great moves for the Browns. This is something that you know has to be done because it doesn't matter if it's tomorrow or if it's at the end of the year. Odell Beckham Jr. won't be a Cleveland Brown for much longer, okay? That's the bottom line. Right now, if you trade OBJ, it will mean more. It'll help the Browns more than having OBJ, okay? And I know that's a controversial thing to say. There's going to be a ton of people upset. Right now, you have 3 players in OBJ, Jarvis Landry, and Austin Hooper making a combined almost $50 million. $50 million. And what have the 3 of them done? Nothing. Austin Hooper dropping passes. OBJ, 2 targets, 1 reception. Useless. Jarvis Landry, best receiver on the Browns, uncharacteristically yesterday, major drops. But the reality is, you look at Jarvis Landry, he's getting older. The injuries are piling up. He's not going to be the guy that everybody in Cleveland, hopes he can continue to be for a whole lot longer. So your wide receiver room right now is not great. Donovan Peoples-Jones is your best receiver long-term right now. And I love DPJ, but he can't be the only one. Anthony Schwartz is a project guy. Rashard Higgins, we love him as Browns fans, but he's not that great. I mean, if we're being honest. So tomorrow, you have to trade OBJ because at him making $15 million per year, you can get rid of that. I believe you would save $8 million if you traded him. And whatever you get right now will be more than you'll get at the end of the year because his value goes down every single week. We can play this game acting like, oh, he's going to have a good game. No, it's not happening. It's not worked, and it's not going to work. I understand that he's a decoy and teams game plan for him, but he's not involved. You can't have a 15-10 game and your supposedly best receiver is not involved in the game plan. Get him off of this team. I would kill right now to have a Bleacher Report alert come on my phone right now that says, breaking, the Cleveland Browns trade Odell Beckham Jr. to the Houston Texans for Brandon Cooks. I don't know how that deal gets done. If you got to include picks, it doesn't matter to me. Andrew Berry, if you still think that this team can go win something and this team can compete, you would trade Odell Beckham Jr. because he's not helping. And to be honest, he's more of a distraction in games than he is actually helping you win games. It's something that has been since he's gotten here, since he's come to Cleveland. It's been the same thing over and over. There's just a handful of moments that you can say, hey, man, Odell Beckham Jr. really helped us. You can't pay $15 million for 2 receptions. Or 2 targets, 1 reception. You should have beat the Steelers. Don't get me wrong. The Steelers are not a great football team, okay? They've gotten a lot better. Their offensive line has improved. But if you think that wasn't a winnable game, you're crazy. Baker Mayfield hit his receivers to go win that game. They let him down, okay? They let him down. Now, there's a ton of things that you could say throughout that game, but at the end of the day, what lost it for the Browns? The guys didn't do their job. The receivers didn't do their job. Baker gets all the criticism and all the hate for everything. He did his job. Your guys didn't step up. Andrew Berry, you have an opportunity right now to fix that. What are you going to do? Do you think this team can still win? Because if you do, you'll make the right decision. If not, you're going to mail it in, and I guess we're going to go ahead and get a high draft pick, which obviously is not a terrible thing. But I would like to win because for how many years we've sucked, we finally get hope, and we're the most disappointing team in football right now. I'm tired of it. So, Andrew Berry, you got a lot of tough decisions to make, but I can tell you one thing. Your quarterback was not the problem. Your problem is your receivers. You control the team. You control who's on this team. Fix the problem. If you think this is a winning football team, fix the problem. 4 p.m. tomorrow. Time's ticking. You see the teams like the Rams go out and trade for Von Miller. They think they can get it this year. And I can tell you one thing, they can. You have the talent to win a lot this year. But things need to be changed. And I know you can't fix all your problems, by 4 p.m. tomorrow. But I can tell you one thing, you can fix a big one. And that's really it. So you have by 4 tomorrow. You're going to find out what the general manager of this team thinks of his team. So we'll see. I mean, we can keep playing this game acting like OBJ is going to become effective. But when you target him 2 times, he's a non-factor. Trade him, please.